Welcome to the next level in elegant innovation, the BD Elevation Breast Biopsy System. Combining physician input with BD's tradition of innovation, BD Elevation is designed to perform ultrasound-guided breast biopsies with an intuitive design and the benefits of vacuum-assisted technology. In this video, we will review system components, loading the device, sampling, post-procedural breakdown, and troubleshooting. The BD Elevation Breast Biopsy System is a handheld, single-insertion, multiple-sample biopsy device for use with ultrasound guidance. The BD Elevation probe is composed of a hollow outer cutting cannula with echogenic markings, an inner needle with sample notch, a sample container, and a removable support cannula. The BD Elevation probe is paired with the battery-powered reusable BD Elevation driver. Key features of the driver include 3 indicators. The error indicator visually and audibly alerts the user that action is required in order for the unit to become operable. The battery indicator shows the driver's charge level. The smart mode engages when the driver needs extra time to sample. The prime pierce button initiates the optional prime pierce sequence. Finally, the sample button is engaged to collect tissue samples from the breast or axilla. Here's how to load the BD Elevation probe into the BD Elevation driver. Step 1. Prior to inserting the probe, make sure the driver is fully charged. Step 2. Insert the probe into the driver. There are 2 ways to do this. Option A. Remove the probe from the packaging using an aseptic technique. Grasp the probe, then carefully align the probe tabs and sample container with the corresponding driver slots, sliding the probe back to lock it into place. Option B. While the probe remains in the tray packaging, align the driver with the corresponding probe tabs and sample container opening. Then, simply slide the driver forward, locking it into place. To isolate the needle and protect the driver from contaminants, insert the elevation system into the cover through the ring, pushing the ring down to the base of the needle. Then, pull the cover over the driver, detaching the insert along the perforation, and removing the tape liner. Finally, fold the end of the cover and close it off with tape. Prior to the biopsy, be sure to remove the needle protector from the BD Elevation probe. Prepare the biopsy site, following appropriate aseptic techniques and adequate local anesthesia. Make a small incision or puncture the skin with a scalpel. Next, using ultrasound guidance, insert the probe through the incision and position the tip to the proper location. To acquire a tissue sample, press the sample button. To acquire additional samples, simply activate the sampling function again. The tissue sample, once obtained, is then transported to the sample container. Once you've collected the last tissue sample, you can detach the removable support cannula, leaving it in the breast to place a tissue marker. Then remove the probe and care for the incision site. To remove the sample container from the driver, turn the container counterclockwise. Then, open the sample container to remove the samples. Please note that the sample container is sized to fit a standard formalin cup. After the procedure is completed, remove the probe from the driver. Press down on the locking tab, then slide the probe cover forward, pulling the probe straight up from the driver. Remember, the probe, cannula, sample container, and any needed accessories are intended for single use only. Handle and dispose of these items as a potential biohazard. After each procedure, clean the driver thoroughly with a germicidal disposable wipe. After each use, make sure to place the driver on the charging stand. Troubleshooting. The Elevation driver will display any alert conditions on its LED keypad. Most alerts may be reset by removing the probe and pressing the sample button. Reference the troubleshooting table and the instructions for use if issues persist, or contact your authorized service representative. The next level in elegant innovation, the BD Elevation Breast Biopsy System. For additional details, consult the instructions for use or contact BD Technical Support.